Hello everyone, welcome back to Trailmakers. So today I'm planning on doing something that's been on my mind for quite some time. I'm planning on making the first boss a Star Fox, but making him better. Let's work on his head first. I'm gonna approach this with the same idea I had for that boss that I made. You know, the one that nearly broke the game, pretty much. Was it brown or burgundy? I'm gonna have to look at a picture just to try to make this right. Looks like burgundy to me. And inside looks like... I'm just gonna color it black. Once I start using logic, I'll try to find a way to make that work. Right now, my main focus is just to make this boss. I know he has a round head, so I might want to try to make it closely accurate as possible. The fact that I gave him EMPs is going to make this a threat. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should color this just to make this much easier for me. I kind of realized another problem that this may have. It may weigh like a ton by the time I'm done. I'm wondering if I should put like some logic in the back of his head too. Maybe this is actually a problem because I just realized that this is uneven. Maybe I can do something that could help me save a little bit more space. It's weird for me to say that because it sounds like I'm being a little bit cheap. Of course, that's going to be the head rotating. I may want to use like some other blocks to kind of protect this. I think this will be a perfect size for his body. All I need to do now is, well, I shouldn't say all I need to do. I just gotta add the missiles. Of course, I'm gonna have to add more rotating servos. I'm just gonna be using these small wedges just to protect the, servers. Okay, now for the rocket launchers. Can missiles go through shields? Oh, it can. Interesting. I mean, even if there are weaknesses, I could find some ways to protect those weaknesses. His bottom half is, like, very bulky. Just looking at it now. I'm gonna give it a very important function, just in case if someone actually does shoot out his legs. Well, it seems smaller than what I was hoping it to be. Let me compare this with my ship. Yeah, this is kind of small. I didn't really think about the size, honestly. Of course, I'm going to add gyro stabilizers as a core to this thing. Because, without gyro stabilizers, this thing will be tilting over. We can at least sneak in some blocks 1x3s in the core. How would I go with this? I say this should be lighting up, like maybe like dark greenish. So there was like a laser on his underside on the robot. Yeah, I'm adding that too. This already looks weird already. Just before I close the inside of this thing, the lower body section, I'm probably gonna crank up the gyro stabilizers to 10. So I read the comic books on how this thing was being beaten, plus also a lot of gameplay from people who play Star Fox. Once you shoot the legs down on this thing, it's pretty much a sitting duck. But my plan is to create an ability where it can fly. Realistically, Star Fox will probably destroy that too. and then it's going to be a sitting duck anyway. But redundancy is important. That's what I'm doing this. Okay. Nice. So this actually works. I can actually use these propellers to help this thing fly. Just in case if the legs actually get destroyed. I'm getting close to the last step though, which will be making this functional as an enemy. I'm aware that I'm already using like a lot of weight, and if I add any more, I'm gonna have to find another way to make this fly better. Alright, let's try making this dark grayish to make it look a little bit more like the thing. Well, I knew this was gonna happen. At least I have an idea how to fix it. I think this would be like a perfect time for me to start using some logic right now. Now, I just gotta do something like this. And that. And then maybe add one of these here. Of course, I'm pretty sure that this isn't gonna work because I didn't invert the hinges. Just looking at the picture, I think the legs are like light grayish. So now I'm gonna add the logics to the missiles. The missile delay should be at least 1 second. This one will be 2. I said this one will be 3. And this one will be 4. I can assure you this wasn't like a very good invention of mine. But it is working as intended. And since this has auto aim, I'm sure it's gonna do a lot of hits if you get anywhere close to this thing. So the missile part is working fine. Now there's just the EMP and, well, the lasers on the bottom. Working as intended. Alright, time to fight the first boss of Star Fox. Let's do this.
I'm going to crush you!
I just decapitated it. Okay, I might want to get a little bit serious because it's actually starting to hit me now.
You are starting to annoy me.
Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Alright, I got hit. Oh, shoot! Whoa, Grangus, are we winning?
No!
No! Why is the game freezing? Oh, God, I'm hungry. It's like strange. I just like literally shoot his head off and it does so much better. Well, I shot my wing off. I literally shot a lot of his back a lot, and it's still fighting strong. Oh god. Oh shoot.
Those who cross Andros will die.
Oh shoot. Dude, what is that pose? Did I break him? Okay, I think it's breaking itself now. No crap. Well, I think this is a good place to end my video. So thank you all for watching. And you want to know something? Just think about it now. I'm sure even with these upgrades, Star Fox would still beat him. Well, the point is that I made him much better in Trailmakers than just Star Fox. Well, I'm just gonna end it just the same way this first boss always does.